everyone, and welcome to Universitas Negeri Jakarta's official YouTube channel and podcast with me, Gatan Razidi, and my partner,
Natanya Kaira.
from Duta Universitas Negeri Jakarta, who will be your host throughout today's podcast.
On today's episode, we will be conducting a sharing session between Universitas Negeri Jakarta and Professor Kuo, Dr. I, and Dr. Marcus from Nanjing University, People's Republic of China. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Selamat pagi, good morning.
Good morning. So, first of, how was your flight here? Was it long? Was it okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah, not
because we've
very
never
far away
been to
from here,
China.
yeah. So only about 4 hours, 5 hours?
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
5
I think
hours,
it's okay.
so it's quite the distance also.
How long will you stay in Indonesia?
We'll stay here for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For
Yeah,
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Okay, so, is Universitas Negeri Jakarta UNJ is your only destination in Indonesia, or will you go to holiday another place in Indonesia, for like example Bali or Yogyakarta?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to other places, but not for holiday.
Oh, for study.
Yeah, yes, not holiday, just study. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
interesting.
how is this your first time in Indonesia?
for me, it's the first time. Maybe for you.
For me too,
But Dr. Marcus is
I'm from
different.
this is many times.
So the three of you are from Nanjing University. Could you tell us more about Nanjing University? Like, what are its main studies and its goals for its students and its lecturers?
Okay. So Nanjing University is one of the best university in China. Especially maybe it's famous in the world. If I want to say how about NEU in English, I have some difficulty. So can I speak Chinese and ask Dr. Max translate to Indonesia? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
So 南京大学是在中国非常有名的大学，在中国排名应该在前5或前6的位置。
Jadi Nanjing University merupakan universitas terbaik yang ada di China. Jika kita lihat dari indeks university yang ada di China, Nanjing University termasuk top 5 university yang ada di China.
Not one of the best, but the best university,
Yeah.
top 5
Fine.
in China.
That is
Very
a really
interesting.
great achievement.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just the top rank in China. We also have something very important. So, 我们有很多学科在中国都是排在非常靠前的，很多学科在中国是排在第1位的。比如说我们的环境学科、我们的天文、我们的地质、我们的物理，包括其他的文学等等，在中国都是各个学校里面排名非常靠前的学科，是个综合性的高校。
Jadi kalau kita lihat, kita bagi ke dalam fakultas, beberapa fakultas di University termasuk dalam ada yang di urutan pertama, ada yang di urutan kedua, dan urutan ketiga. Profesor kasih contoh misalnya Universitas khususnya di Fakultas Lingkungan, kita berada di tingkat kedua. Jadi setelah Tsinghua University, Nanjing University, Fakultas Lingkungan. Dan juga ada jurusan fisika, jurusan meteorologi, juga termasuk 3 besar dalam
Oh wow!
urutan tingkat fakultas yang ada di China.
Nationally,
That's
all
a
of
lot
China.
of prestige and
Okay.
achievement that Nanjing University has had.
Yes.
And moving on to our next question, as one of the best, not one of the best, but the best top 5 Chinese university, is there any chance for UNJ students to study in Nanjing University? As we all know that Universitas Negeri Jakarta also had Chinese language education study program, and there's a lot of university student that really wants to go to China. There, because China is one of the most famous country, and there's a lot of culture, and there's a lot of interesting in China.
Yeah, I think that's a good question. Here, we have a model. He know everything, how to apply, how to study in China. Yeah, he just from Indonesia and study in China. Can you say something about that?
Ya, jadi untuk sekolah di China sangat terbuka, peluang besar. Ada beasiswa dari Chinese Government Scholarship,
Wow!
ada
Wow.
beasiswa juga dari ASEAN Scholarship.
Wow.
Ya, jadi China membuka peluang besar untuk beasiswa kepada bukan saja mahasiswa di Indonesia, tapi di seluruh dunia untuk dapat mengapply untuk sekolah di China. Jadi beasiswa untuk China dari China sangat banyak untuk mahasiswa
Wow, so
asing.
like the gates are wide open. Just come in.
Really
Yes.
wide open.
Yes.
And we
Okay,
also had a back conversation with Prof. Huang Yang-guo that he says that as long as you can speak Chinese, it's very easy for you to live in Chinese and study in Chinese. Is that right, Prof?
Yes. That's true.
So you need to be able to communicate Mandarin properly.
Yeah. So if you can speak Mandarin, it will be more easier for you to study in China. But if you can't speak English, you can't speak Chinese, that's okay. But your English should be very good.
Oh, okay.
If you can't speak Chinese, can't speak English, only Indonesia, I think it's very, very difficult for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Difficult to be integrated and be part of the society of the community.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of adaptation to when you
Yeah.
come to China, not only
Meeting
China
all
but
those
other
new
countries
people.
too.
Yes.
All right. So while we're still on the topic of scholarships, you mentioned that the Chinese government provides scholarships, and there's also the ASEAN scholarship. What are the requirements that must be met by prospective students who wants to study in China?
Okay. That's a good question. I think it's the same. Like you choose this. So every university want to get the best student.
Yes.
Yes.
So
of
in
course.
China, we have the same criteria. Yeah,
Sorry.
criteria.
Criteria.
If the student is excellent here, maybe we also can accept, we agree with your criteria here.
Mm.
So if you,
Let's say like Marcus.
yes, like Marcus, yeah. So has a strong will to study and a high ability to do something very well, and has a good communication with with friends, with community. I think that's very important.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The most important thing is you have to make sure you can learn Chinese and you can speak Chinese. It's very important.
So that's requirement, the top one.
Yeah, top student,
Chinese,
you're welcome to China
Yeah,
to
because
study.
Here in Universitas Negeri Jakarta, we have Chinese education programs, so
Yeah.
they can definitely speak Chinese.
Yes. Speak
But-
good Chinese is much better. Only small word, it's okay. But you want to learn more.
Yeah.
Deep learning
Deep
of Chinese
learning.
culture and in some science subject. Yeah, good Chinese will helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on and to our next question. Is there any possibility of a cooperation with the Chinese government so that our university students can do their internship there in China, Nanjing University?
Yeah. I can speak Chinese, okay?
Of course, it's okay.
Yeah. So 这个在中国也是非常开放的，就是我们也欢迎世界各地的学生到中国去学习，但是到中国的这个产业里面去实习，进一步的了解中国，这是非常非常开放的。但是非常重要的一点就是这些学生到中国去，他一定要能够讲汉语，至少你要讲流利的英语。
Jadi Nanjing University sangat membuka peluang untuk semua mahasiswa, bukan saya dari Indonesia, tapi dari seluruh dunia, untuk dapat datang, belajar, dan kuliah di Nanjing University. Tapi yang ditekankan di sini, mereka harus bisa berkop dengan budaya dan juga bahasa Mandarin. Dan selain itu harus benar-benar punya kemampuan bahasa Inggris yang sangat bagus.
Okay.
Salah satu syaratnya bahasa Mandarin, bahasa Inggris.
For scholarships and for internships, the requirements are the most important. Those two, they need to be able to speak Mandarin and also English well to be able to adapt more. So that's the very main ones.
Yes, the main
Yeah.
things.
So if they can do both, then it's all clear.
Yes, first choice is Chinese. Good at Chinese. Yeah. At least.
At
Good
least.
English.
So does that mean can we go there?
Yeah, sure. You're very excellent. China.
So the key is speak Chinese, speak English fluently, and work hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we just need the first ones. Learn how to speak Chinese.
yes.
Alright, so Professor Ko, you are the director of the Chuanjiao Institute of Environmental Protection Industry. Could you tell us more about it? What it does, what it stands for, its goals?
Okay. So Yeah, originally in Chinese. So 泉州南京大学环保产业研究院是由南京大学和福建省人民政府签署的共建协议，我们落地泉州。And translate first.
Jadi Institut Cuanco merupakan institut yang kerjasama antara Nanjing University dan Provinsi Fujian, dan mereka memilih institusi itu berada di kota Cuanco. Kota Cuanco sendiri merupakan salah satu kota di Provinsi Fujian.
泉州这个地方非常特殊，是联合国认定的海上丝绸之路的起点。
Jadi Cuanco merupakan kota yang lokasinya sangat strategis karena dia berada tepat di pesisir pantai barat dari pesisir pantai timur dari Tiongkok. Jadi untuk kerjasama apapun itu sangat memudahkan.
Oh, okay.
It's not a surprise that Nanjing University can get top 5 in China.
Yeah, I mean, they have their own institute.
Yeah, so do you know? Here, 在这里有很多华人，很可能相当一部分他们的家乡就是泉州人。
Karena Cuanco merupakan daerah pesisir, jadi pada tahun-tahun yang dulu banyak sekali orang Chinese Indonesia yang orang tuanya atau nenek moyangnya itu berasal dari kota Cuanco. Karena dia merupakan kota pelabuhan.
Yeah.
Really?
So 以我们这次到这儿来，如果有机会的话，也希望能够认识更多的泉州籍的老乡。
Jadi Profesor sangat berharap mungkin di kemudian kunjungan yang berikutnya dapat bertemu dengan orang-orang yang turunan Chinese yang berasal dari Cuanco, dari kota Cuanco.
Yeah.
So build the connection between
Yes,
both countries.
So 泉州它的 GDP 曾经连续20多年是福建省第一。
Jadi selama 20 tahun terakhir GDP tertinggi di provinsi Fujian itu berasal dari kota Cuanco.
That makes so much sense. now.
Yeah. So 它经济发达主要是靠什么呢？是民营经济。如果就是工业的发展，很可能会导致环境问题的产生。
Jadi di Cuanco sendiri industri yang terkenal adalah industri pertanian dan juga industri yang lain. Jadi di Cuanco sendiri dia memiliki pemasukan GDP tertinggi itu dari perindustrian,
Oh,
dari bidang industri.
我们到泉州建立这个研究院，就是想把我们南京大学已有的技术、环境领域的技术，在泉州应用，来解决泉州或者福建的环境问题。
Jadi mengapa memilih kota Cuanco? Karena Cuanco sendiri seperti tadi sudah dijelaskan merupakan kota industri. Jadi University berharap dengan kerjasama dengan Cuanco, teknologi yang ada di Nanjing University bisa dipakai dan di-apply untuk deal dengan masalah industri yang ada di kota Cuanco sendiri.
oh, so that's why they chose the town.
Itu Cuanco.
They just tried
So after that，如果我们在泉州把这些技术进行验证成功的话，我们就可以沿着“一带一路”国家进行推广应用。
Jadi harapan dari Nanjing University sendiri setelah membuka research institute di Cuanco, diharapkan teknologi yang ada dan kemampuan yang ada, SDM yang ada di sana dapat deal dengan masalah industri yang ada di sana seperti limbah dan lain-lain. Kemudian jika berhasil, maka aplikasi dari alat dan teknologi yang ada itu bisa dibawa ke negara-negara yang berhubungan dengan Belt and Road Cooperation countries seperti kita, Indonesia dan juga negara Asia yang lain.
Okay, talking about environmental science, could you explain to us what is environmental science is?
Okay. Can I say something about that?
You can also speak.
Okay. Yeah. So environmental science is very hot now, right?
Yes.
Yes, very.
Why?
Maybe because it's new and interesting, because it also plays a large part, in taking care of the environment, which is something that we're all a part of.
It's not only new, but people feel the environment changes, the environment damage, environment destroy, impact our human being and our ecosystem, right?
Yes.
So 环境科学就是因为现在我们有环境问题，才引申出了环境科学。
Jadi mengapa environmental science sekarang sangat hot karena seperti kita tahu sekarang dengan jumlah populasi yang semakin banyak, masalah yang kita hadapi sekarang yaitu masalah lingkungan. Kenapa environmental science menjadi hot topic? Karena seperti kita ketahui masalah lingkungan.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
That's because it's very needed
Yes.
right now, and to train the people who will be able to handle those issues
Yes.
in the future.
You're right. So 环境科学就是想了解这些环境问题是如何产生的，以及我们如何来解决这些环境问题，让我们这个世界具有更可持续性，人和自然能够和谐共生。
Jadi tujuan dari environmental science yaitu bagaimana kita mengenal dulu apa penyebab dari masalah lingkungan itu sendiri. Setelah kita mengetahui apa penyebabnya, sumbernya, setelah itu bagaimana kita deal dengan masalah lingkungan yang ada. Nah, itu adalah bagian dua komponen yang kita pisahkan dari environmental science.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing because now the world face many issues.
Greenhouse gases,
Yes.
air pollution,
Global warming.
trash in the sea, oil
Yeah.
spills.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of issue that the world now face, and environmental science is a good thing to help the world to improve into a better one.
And to train the future generation
Yes.
You're
to
right.
take care of that problem.
Yes, the young generation training,
Yes,
education is very, very important.
yes.
Yes.
Listen up. Education is very important.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on to the next
Yes,
question.
while we're still on the topic of environmental science, Universitas Negeri Jakarta's postgraduate school has master degrees in environmental management and environmental education. Do you see or can you see any sort of partnership or cooperation between both and your institute or Nanjing University?
Yeah, I think it's possible. So, 几天前，我们研究院和我们学校研究生院签署了一个备忘录。这个备忘录就希望做3件事儿。第一件事儿就想邀请我们的学生到中国去学习、去实习、去进一步的了解中国，学习相关的技术。第二件事儿就希望我们的这些老师能够合作开展研究，包括人员交流。第3个事儿就是围绕我们共同关心的环境问题，寻找解决办法，开展科研合作和成果转化。
Jadi Nanjing University memiliki kerjasama seperti tadi sudah dijelaskan dengan Cuaco. Tujuannya yaitu pertama bagaimana bisa bekerjasama mengatasi masalah lingkungan, dan juga tujuan yang paling penting yang pertama yaitu bagaimana bisa mengatur para pelajar yang ada di Nanjing University untuk bisa keluar ke negara lain untuk melihat bagaimana masalah lingkungan yang ada. Contohnya sekarang mahasiswa dari Nanjing University datang ke Jakarta untuk belajar tentang masalah lingkungan dan juga bagaimana mengatasi masalah lingkungan. Yang kedua tentang pengajar dan juga dosen. Bagaimana dosen di Nanjing University dan UNJ juga dapat bekerja sama bagaimana deal dengan masalah lingkungan yang ada. Jadi selain kerjasama antara pertukaran pelajar, kerjasama antara dosen, para pengajar akademisi, dan ketiga bagaimana mengatasi masalah yang ada. Jadi setelah kerjasama itu terjadi, mereka ke Indonesia, mereka bisa lihat masalah lingkungan apa yang ada di Indonesia. Dan dua komponen ini, mahasiswa dan juga dosen, bagaimana bisa bekerja sama untuk mengatasi poin yang ketiga ini, masalah yang ada, masalah lingkungan yang ada di Indonesia, dan juga para pelajar bisa belajar dari China, bagaimana mereka menggunakan teknologi yang ada di sana untuk mengatasi masalah lingkungan yang ada di Indonesia.
So there is definitely the possibility of cooperation. You came here, we can also go there.
Yes,
Because we
you're
have
right.
the same
That's right.
vision too.
Yeah, we have the same vision too, to
Yeah.
be more aware
Yes.
of the environmental issues that are around us and to find problems, to find the solutions to solve those problems also.
Yes.
So the possibility is always open.
It's always open.
Yes, it's open.
It's
Widely
open.
Widely
Yeah, it's
open.
open.
Widely open.
But the most important thing, you have to learn Chinese.
Yes, it's the main theme. We have to learn
Yeah.
Chinese.
Okay, so we have talked a lot about Nanjing University, scholarship opportunity, environmental science, and internship opportunity. We have talked a lot of things today. And maybe our last question to close this podcast is the benefits that our students can get from learning Chinese and study in China. What the benefits that the students can get?
Oh, it's a good question. So first, before I answer your question, I have one question first.
Oh,
Okay.
So, what you want to get if you study in China.
Experience.
Wow, experience. That's
Yeah.
definitely experience. Maybe new friends.
Yeah. Learning the culture
Learning
of Chinese.
contacts.
Yeah.
Gaining that culture also to know more about China's history, their norms, their traditions.
Yeah, because Chinese history is very
it's very
interesting.
long also.
Yes.
I love them. Like, it's
Yes.
very interesting.
It's very interesting
Yes, the
from the
culture.
imperial era, all those thousands of years.
Okay, very good answer. So you can get everything you want if you study in China.
Wow.
That's my answer.
Wow.
Okay,
So
you can get everything
everything.
that you want in China if you study in China.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
education, you can study about culture, you can get a new friends, and you can gain maybe another language you can learn because you
Yeah.
have a lot of friends from another country. You can learn their languages.
Yeah.
So
Anything
China
else?
China can provide everything.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah,
last
you
question, last
can
question.
answer.
You can share.
What is this
You
answer?
can share.
Yeah.
You can share your experience.
Yeah, I think already you can get what you want in China. The university is very open and it's a very good one.
Yeah.
And if you are study hard, then yeah, you'll get everything you want. I think.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. So it's
So Nanjing University is one of the best university in China.
yeah.
Nanjing is one of the best city in China. Yeah.
Really?
So it's I don't know, it's the capital of the world culture city in China, in the
Wow.
world.
It's a old city
Yeah.
of the Nanjing is the capital of the sixth old dynasty.
Yeah.
Oh, of the sixth old
Sixth dynasty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is
It's
almost
more,
many years ago.
yeah. The first time at the capital maybe more than 2,000 years ago.
2000.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
So
already a capital of one of the countries in China.
yeah.
At that time, China is separated into maybe 3 or countries, but it's
Yeah.
one of capital.
Yeah. And it's one of the most developed area in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can know everything about China and have a deep learning of China and deep experience of China, anything. So if you go to our university, you can get everything you want.
really not.
Well,
It's
yeah.
so interesting. I mean, if we go to Nanjing, we can know so much about China. We can learn all their culture, in the most advanced city.
Yes.
Right, in
Right.
China, and also be in a city that has been part of Chinese history for 2,000 years. I mean,
And to study in the best university in China
the
is
top five.
top 5. It's very
It's
interesting.
very, very interesting.
And I'm sure that the viewers here from Universitas Negeri Jakarta student must have a lot of interest in learning China, studying China.
Their
And Nanjing
culture
University
also.
is maybe your choice to pick up.
Because remember, their gates are wide open. You can get everything you want, but you have to be able to speak Chinese well.
Okay, so before we close this podcast, do you have any closing statement to our viewers here?
Oh, yeah.
Anything
So-
you want to say, a message perhaps, and some encouraging words?
Yeah, not encouraging word, but I just want to say thanks. So this is the first time I'm in Indonesia. I feel people here are very friendly. Yeah. Every time I see a smile face. Yeah, so I like the environment, the people here. Yeah. So in the future, you are welcome to China. Yeah. Learning, visiting, all are welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Thank
give
you
a
so
applause
much.
for Nanjing
Give
University.
a big applause.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much
Engaging
for
session.
coming. It has been such an honor having you here and also conversing with you. You have been so open and also so informative.
Yes.
We had a great time here with you,
Thank
and
you.
really hope that we can see each other soon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Indonesia or China.
In Indonesia or China.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
thank you very much.
This has been today's podcast. I'm Natanya Kaira.
And I'm Gatan Hazidi.
Thank you and see you again next time. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.